Hey guys, well we are live but having a technical problem here streaming our video. Just give me 1 second here to see if we can get this to, there we go. All right, so we're having some thunderstorms and things here today, and we've just had kind of a weird day. Everything has been going well as far as the trades go. Let me just clean this up for you, and we can see if we can get to this. So just give me 2 seconds here, a little technical snafu on the road. There we go, we just popped that out of the way. All right, so what we had today was a trend move in the QQQs. So we don't have camera today either. We got sort of a big storm here, and we're just flying by the seat of our pants, really. We had a nice trend move first thing in the morning, up and away from the central pivot. So we knew that this was going to be very, very likely a day that, because of where it started, that the first resistance was going to become sort of a fulcrum for the trading activity. That didn't even happen, right? The thing just decided that it was going to expand very geometrically over the course of the day. And as you know, if you were in the room this morning, if you were in the first hour trading pit of the morning mentoring session, then you know that we were long the triple Qs right out of the gates. So we had a trade right off the opening bell. That was based on what the futures were doing in the overnight session, as well as the fact that we had a trade set up in Apple. I believe that was a 193 entry on Apple at the opening bell. We had a bunch of stuff just indicating things were going to move higher. We've got earnings, we've got Microsoft coming out. All this stuff was going to drive the market over the course of the session. Had some pretty good conviction that we were going to move higher. I'm going to say the futures have been kind of wacky with some of the activity that we've been seeing. It's been trying to get the orders off on those futures trades. We've had some duplicate orders that went to the exchange. We had fills that were kind of out of whack over the course of the morning. Fast markets can mean problems, right, when you're trading, especially if you're trading on like TradeStation, where you're using alt-click and shift-click and stuff to get your orders onto the chart. Sometimes they double up on you. So be careful about that if that's what you're doing. On the triple Q itself, we've had good trading activity all day long, though. So if you followed it over the course of the morning, then this level right here set up to be good support and resistance pretty much right out of the gate, and gave us a nice place to look for an inflection when it came back in again a second time. So you had this move back down again. This move here gave you an entry. Target on that, sadly, was the 379.29 pivot line. And then, of course, it went and plowed right through and kept going. But happily, right, if you were on top of things, if you put your anchored VWAP in place, then what you knew was that if you had to move back down to that level, you had a nice entry. And in fact, you had those entries twice over the course of the noon to 1400 mark. And then, you just had it again. So we had to come down and pick us up. I was telling my friend, I was talking to him about, trading these guys, and I said, bummer, because, we got out at our profit objective on this, as it was moving higher and got up into here, missed out on that part of the trade. But then, right, if you just stay on top of things, comes back down again, had that order resting there this time on the NQ, and, popped up and got back up into our target at 379.83, and then, in fact, got up to the extended target at 380.04. We were already out at that point. Strategy going into the closing bell, going to be the same here. We've got a likely pullback coming our way. If we do, I'll look to get long again from here. If we do not, then I will pass, and I will just let it slide. And, that pretty much wraps up where we've been and where I think that we are going. So you've got nice confluence, right? I mean, you got those things that we're looking for here are, they've lined up in all the right places over the course of the day, right? You can see there, we've got all the things that we're looking for are right there waiting for us to arrive. So if we get back down there again, I'm going to take those positions. If we don't, like I said, then I'll just call it a day. So it's been a good one. I hope you've had a good one. And I am looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow, hopefully without the technical glitches. And have a good night and a good morning tomorrow. See you in the first hour trading pit.